Alright, so I just noticed an issue with my ROG Ally, and it has to do with my SD card. So as you can see, I have my SD card in here, and if I turn this thing on, it will probably just sit in the black screen for forever, basically. I started noticing SD card issues earlier today when I went to go turn my ROG Ally on. The first problem I was having is Steam was not opening at all. The second problem I was having was these like buttons, like the command button and the armory crate button. Those two buttons were not working. And okay, so it actually booted up this time. All right, so let's see if I'm still having that SD card issue where Steam wouldn't just not open. I am in airplane mode, but this thing works just fine in airplane mode. Let's see if my SD card actually comes up. Okay, yeah, so look. For some reason, my SD card is always 100% active. Now, there is a game on this SD card. It's Mass Effect Legendary Edition, but I haven't even played that game in like weeks. Now, all of a sudden, my SD card is now giving me issues. I don't know, maybe my SD card got corrupted, but yeah, there is a game on there, but I haven't played that game in weeks. And now, all of a sudden, it doesn't want to work. So as you see, I did try to open Steam. Steam just refuses to open. And this has to do with my SD card. Do these buttons work? Let's see. Look, you click this, doesn't even pop up. And then you click this one, nothing. Let's see what happens if I try to launch Armory Crate manually. Whoops. It has to do with this SD. Whoops. Damn. Let's see if I remember these buttons. Yeah, it has to do with this SD card, man. I don't know why it's doing this. Let's see. If we go to disk. I'm at disk right now, but it's not really showing. Okay. See, I think there's something just going on with this SD card because it is not working. See, look, Armory Crate is still trying to run. Still has not even opened yet. It has to do with this SD card. I know it does. Watch. I bet you if I take it out, everything will work. So I'm just going to take the SD card out right now just to see what happens. This is not even a bad SD card. I'm not even sure what the speeds are on this. So here is my SD card. Probably can't even see it. It's a 128 SD card. I think it's HS2. Not even sure. Now look, see now Steam actually opened. And you see Mass Effect is not in here. Look, now this works. And now this works. Yeah, so it has to do something with this SD card. I don't know what's up with the SD card. I don't know if it got corrupted, fried. I mean, if it was fried, I'm sure it wouldn't be able to read it all. I don't know what's going on with this SD card. I'll take a picture of it so you guys can actually see my SD card, but I don't know what happened. Like, all of a sudden, now my SD card doesn't work correctly. All right, so let's say I exit Steam. Let's do that real quick. Let's just shut it down real quick. All right, so everything is closed. Armory Crate is closed. Now if I put this SD card back in here, as you see, it just jumps right to 100%. I don't know what's going on with my SD card. Now if I try to open Steam again, will it actually open this time? It basically causes the whole system to like just lag, or not even lag, just like freeze. Like, let me see if I can try to open up Steam. Steam might not even open again. Does this button work? Yeah, I mean, yeah, because everything kind of loaded in. Armory Crate open back up. Let's see. Yeah. I don't know. This SD card just causes some issues. See, look, now I can't get Steam to open back up again. So yeah, I do have one game on here. It is Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I did get it from Steam, so I mean, I don't know, but I bet you if I take this thing right back out, Steam will open again. Right. Yep. See, look, like as soon as I take it out, then Steam actually works. I don't I don't know what's going on with my SD card. Now I'm gonna restart my system just to show you guys like this is a controlled environment. Let me see if I can like repeat this. So I'm just gonna restart the system without the SD card. We're gonna see how long it takes for Steam to open. We're also gonna see if these two buttons work like right during startup, and then if it does work, I'm gonna turn off the system, put the SD card back in there, and then test, see how long it takes again. So just so we can have like little to no variables, just so I can show you guys the SD card might be the problem here. It most likely is the problem here. All right, bam. We are in. Do these buttons work right away? Hold on, it's probably gonna take a minute. See, look, everything's already loaded. Click this. Oh, look, opens. It's probably still gonna load. See, look, it didn't take as long. So that works just fine. And what about Steam? Yep, see, look. Look, right away, like, it doesn't even take that. So yeah, I think my SD card, something's going on with this SD card. Something is really going on with this SD card. Look, this opens. All right, so I'm gonna shut down this system, insert the SD card, and then do that same test over again. I wish I knew this earlier at work. Shit. I fucking sat there for like 15 minutes trying to figure out like why is this thing not working. All right, let's put this in here. All right, let's start this back up. Earlier I did the ROG Ally just sat on the black screen when the SD card was in there before I started filming, and then I had a hard reset the damn thing, or hard restart basically. So yeah, already we are, still sitting at this lock screen. And yep, this is exactly what I meant. It just sat at a black screen. So yeah, if you're having problems with your SD card, or if you're having problems like this, it's probably your SD card. I don't understand what is going on with my SD card, but look, we are stuck. Oh, you can actually kind of see some light bleed up here. I mean, yeah, you might be able to see that on camera. I mean, it's not bad. I don't mind. Look, we're actually stuck, man. I don't think these buttons are going to do anything. Oh, look, see? Yeah, my SD card is just fucking up everything. Damn. Nothing works. Oh, let me see if I hold this down. Yeah, it's the SD card. Let's try to restart it. I think it might stay at this restart screen for a while too. I'll give it until 9/11, and then I'll just force it. I'm not gonna do any cuts for this video. I want you guys to see like what I'm actually dealing with. It's not 9/11. All right, now it's 9/11. I hate saying 9/11. And look, we're still at the restart screen, so I'm just gonna force this. Now we're gonna turn it on. Wow, this is... I don't know who to blame here. My SD card, the Ally, Windows, Steam maybe? I don't know. I don't really have another SD card to try out right now. But after this little test, I'm just gonna keep the SD card slot free. Let's see if we get past the Windows screen this time. Okay, we actually made it. All right, we're gonna do the same exact test. We're gonna click this button first. None of this shit loaded. We're gonna click the armory crate button. It's not working. And then we're gonna click Steam, see if that actually opens. I'll give it, right now it's 9:12, I'll give it to 9:13 to open. I don't think it's gonna open. Yeah, it definitely would have opened by now. I'm just gonna click it again just to make sure I somehow misclicked. I clicked it. All right, it's 9:13, and Steam has not opened. Let's just look at Task Manager. I mean, it already failed the test. Look, this hasn't even loaded yet. This button still doesn't work. Let's go into Task Manager. Let's see, yeah. So I'm surprised this SD card is causing like this entire system to like just stop working basically. Yeah, like this doesn't even load up. Like Armory Crate, the button doesn't even like work basically right now. Like the SD card is causing that many issues. I don't even know the read and write. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I don't know how the fuck I did that. And I can't even figure out what's trying to like read it. Like I don't. Maybe seems like Steam is trying to read to it. I don't know. Task Manager too, apparently. But yeah, this SD card is probably fucked at this point. Not sure what happened to it, but we're gonna turn off the system and then just take the SD card out. And then I'll just show you how quickly everything works. Did that not work? What? Bro. Yo, look, I click power off, right? Nothing happens. Wow, this SD card is really fucking with this. Alright, let's see if we can shut it down through this way. Nothing happens, bro. What the hell? That's crazy. Oh shit. Hopefully the fans aren't on. I hear like a high-pitched noise. Alright, anyway. We're just gonna force shut this thing down. Give it a minute and just take this SD card right out. I do have a MacBook, so I might format it on the MacBook and then stick it back up in here. I'm not gonna do it in this video. I don't feel like doing it right now, but I'm gonna see if I can get this SD card to somehow work properly. But if it's fucked, it's fucked. Oh, my fingerprint scanner is actually working today, and my phone's at low battery. Okay, so we click the command button. Look, everything's already loaded. Click Armory Crate button. This opens. Bam, that works. And then we click Steam, and should open any second now. Yep, Steam works perfectly fine. So yeah, seems like the SD card is causing some issues. So yeah, I guess, I don't know what's going on, but I just want to show you guys that I am having some issues with my SD card. Now, I might buy another SD card. I might try to, I don't know, see what I can do with this one. But I just want to show you guys that. So if you're having issues with your Ally, basically locking up like that, basically take out the SD card and see if it fixes that issue. But yeah, that's about it. and see y'all next time.